Hello, welcome to the TPP Work-Based Learning Experience, Student Worker Orientation. Congratulations on participating in a Transition Partnership Program Work-Based Learning Experience. This means you will be working closely with your Vocational Transition Assistant, VTA, or your transition teacher. We are here to guide you through this process. The information I am about to share is intended to help you navigate the process and prepare you for your work-based learning experience. I'm going to cover the following. 1. What is TPP? We use that acronym a lot, and I want to be sure you know what it is. 2. What is WBL? Another acronym that I want to be sure you know. 3. Benefits to WBL. What is so great about participating in a WBL experience? 4. How to prepare for a TPP WBL experience. And 5. How we can help you. Let's take a closer look. Let's look at the first acronym, TPP. TPP stands for Transition Partnership Program. In our school district, Los Angeles Unified School District, our office, District Office of Transition Services, together with California Department of Rehabilitation, students can receive the following services: job exploration and counseling, post-secondary counseling, work-based learning experience, workplace readiness training, self-advocacy and instruction. The next slide takes a closer look at what these mean. TPP services include the following. 1. Job exploration and counseling. What kinds of jobs do you like? What are your strengths and needs? You will do things like assessments or career interest inventories, all designed to help the TPP VTA or transition teacher get to know you and what your interests are. 2. Post-secondary education and employment counseling. Set goals and explore options after high school. You will research and find out what you need to do in order to reach your career goals, such as education and experience. 3. Work-based learning experience. Learn about your interests through paid or unpaid work experiences while you're in school. So you might work and gain work experience, either in your community or at any place that you might be interested in. We will work with you to find a meaningful work experience. 4. Workplace readiness training. What will I need to apply and interview for a job? So you're going to learn also about workplace safety and what is the process about getting and keeping a job. 5. Self-advocacy instruction. What's my disability? What kind of help do I need? Where do I go for help? So in self-advocacy, you will learn to speak up for yourself by practicing with your VTA or transition teacher. What is WBL? So, on to the acronym, WBL. WBL stands for Work-Based Learning. Work-based learning is just a combination of going to school and also learning in a workplace. You apply skills you've learned in school into a work setting, and you get the support from your VTA and or transition teacher, as well as the supervisors at your work site. These experiences could include in-school and after-school experiences, and some do internships or job shadowing. Work-based learning experiences have been shown to be one of the strongest predictors of adult employment success for students and youth with disabilities. Basically, getting an experience like this gives you a great opportunity and likelihood for success as an adult. We are happy to work with you. Let's look at some of the other benefits. It's a great way to gain meaningful paid employment experience, obtain marketable employment skills, an opportunity to immerse in a particular career area while interacting with professionals, get subsidized wages for work experience and the possibility of a direct hire, foster career exploration and self-determination, an opportunity to gain positive work habits and attitudes, and helps assess abilities and strengths. Students at work. Our students work in a variety of different settings. Here are some examples: retail stores, fitness centers, food services and grocery stores, warehouses, animal care, and many more. We want students to explore their interests. So if there's an area you are interested in exploring, let your VTA or transition teacher know. So how to prepare for TPP WBL experience. First, speak with your parent or guardian about your interest in working. Make sure they understand and agree since you will need their permission for this work experience. Next, think of businesses or places you would like to do your work experience. Are there any types of businesses in specific? Do you want to work close to home or close to school? And lastly, once you have an idea of the places you would like to work, write their name, phone number, and address to have this ready for TPP personnel. To help you prepare for your experience, here's a list of what you need to do. First, you will need the following documents handy, so make sure you have these available. Your school ID or California ID, your social security card, no copies, has to be original. Also, please note you will have to complete a sexual harassment training prior to submitting your application for processing. Expect to spend about 1 to 1.5 hours on this training online. Steps and timeline. So first, you'll inform your VTA or your transition teacher that you want to work. Next, you'll gather the required documents and bring them to school so your VTA or transition teacher can make copies. Make sure to bring the originals. Next, you'll fill out the WBL application and get the required signatures from your parent or guardian. You will also submit your sexual harassment training certificate. And once you have all those documents completed, your VTA or transition teacher will send your completed application for processing. Processing can take up to 2 weeks or longer if documents or signatures are missing. Once you have an employee ID number, your TPP, VTA, or transition teacher will set up your first day of work and work schedule with you and the employer. So how we can help you? Your transition teacher or transition assistant collaborate with the student, to 1, assess students' interests and abilities prior to placement. This means we will do interviews with you, we will do different assessments or inventories to find out what is it that you want to do. Next, we'll place the student in meaningful employment experiences. So you will identify your preferences and what type of jobs you would like to work. And last, we will monitor and provide ongoing support to students and employers. We will work with your work schedule and we'll go over workplace safety and expectations. And we will follow up once a month to make sure that everything is going well. Here are some resources. Please refer to the activity template where you will find the link to the Department of Rehabilitation, the link to the District Office and Transition Services, and many more. We wish you the best of luck on your first workplace readiness experience.